Welcome back. Now, in entrepreneurship this week, we are picking the mind of an events organizer to try and find out how money is made in this particular space and what you can learn from him.
My name, I'm called Binomgisha Alan, and I'm 25 years. I cannot say that I'm a dropout, but I studied up to senior 6. I went to university, it was like for a week, but things never worked out for me. I realized that I had a lot to do than being there, because this to go to reach that extent of going there, my life was a little bit complicated. I'm someone who used to wake up every morning. Today you go to Endeavour and look for a job. I start footing, I get to Mengo, I slope to Endeavour, I reach on Endeavour Road, go building per building looking for a job. The name Diko by Abby would drive it from my fiance's name, she's called Abby. I started from bouquets, doing those gifts, wrapped gifts, bouquets. Then when I was starting up a Diko, I realized that if I'm just to do Diko by Abby, it would look amazing. So I brought a theme which was saying to gain content than profits. So even if you come to my office, I will tell you that I will tell you exactly what you need to execute your own event. What you need to execute your own event. That's why with all my clients, if you check our timelines, Facebook, Instagram, every client who has posted his work, he will come and testify down. Because you've paid for what you're going to have exactly. I will not tell you that, give me 30 million, I will do your wedding. And at the end of the day, you start asking me, this was not good. It's what you paid for. I take you through a presentation that this and this and this and this will be here. Yes, when you enter your hall, it is what we talked about. Now, when it comes to my achievements, I'm proud so that I own a pergola that seats 100 guests. This is a pergola that I hire out 1M. When it's just a frame. But if I'm to give it to you with a floor, with a ceiling, it goes up to 3M. That's an investment I never had in my life. I own crystal tables, 30 crystal tables. These are glass tables that on market people used to hire them 200. You're hiring a table at 200, but I realized if I'm to make my own table, it will cost me 300 each table. The frame of the table, 200, a glass, 100. But remember, I was hiring it every day at 200, every event I have. I'm also proud to that. At least I've trained some of my team. I have people I'm proud to stay with. Actually, I stay with over 12 people here. When we go on site, sometimes we come back in the night and they need accommodation. Now, the challenges I get most of the times is that sometimes clients, they want to pay money on their own tune. Someone has an event, it's next week, and it's up to now that he hasn't paid over, let's say, to 50%. But remember, this is a capital operating business. It's your money that is doing your event. You start pleading with the client, can I have some money? Send me some money, send me some money. When he's sending money, he's sending 500, but you're supposed to book a tent of 3 million. So it turns out to be a challenge that you deal with pressure from the time of starting to execute the event, let's say on Monday, up to Sunday, the day you're going to work. It's hard to get trust from a client to give you full payments. Client will tell you, no, I will pay when I've seen. I used not to have a contract, but when I was last cheated, that was around last year, around September, whereby I was cheated over like 5M. Every client we are dealing with this entire year, they have all signed contracts with us. That it tells that we take full payments 2 weeks prior to the event. Minus that, we are not entitled to leave to go to your site. So my labor, I have a problem of labor that these are people come, when he finishes doing work, he goes back home. So they don't even have that time to go and do research. But these are people I want to train that we all be events planners. I plan at least to build up a warehouse And this is the warehouse that will have a showcase that I'll be showcasing Deco. And in this showcase, we shall be showing some of the products that we do. You come, you see everything. You know that when we talk of white floor, this is what white floor is. When we talk of screens, that you can have a high table with a screen, this is it. Now, that is number one. My second thing is, I want to build a system whereby you can come, you book your own deco, you as you, without me even touching. You just get your phone, you log into our system, you search, this is item to work for me, this chair will work for me, this is the venue I would want. Let's say you want Serena Chigo, their contacts are also there. You even click on it, has the fee for that garden. You want cars, bridal cars? Yes. You want which car? You want Benz? The price is there from this company. You want photography? All photographers are there. You choose the photographer you want plus the package you want. At the end of the day, you give your own self a bill. To that, you can pay me money and I clear for you all those service providers.
As we shift online, of course, so are opportunities for making money. And in our Make Money segment this week, we're looking at how you can optimize opportunity for making a dime on YouTube.
I started uploading videos on YouTube when I was still at campus. That was, I think, 2018. I used to be uploading for fun. I used to be doing singing videos and uploading them for fun. And later my friend added me in a Ugandan YouTubers group. Then I found people with bigger channels and they told me that they were earning money from YouTube. I saw someone sending their AdSense account, their AdSense details, and they were showing that they withdrew $3,000. I was like, so people are making money out of this YouTube thing. So I had to also get ways of getting the viewers, getting subscribers, also make sure that I get money from it. So I transitioned from doing fun videos that I was doing for fun, to doing things that people wanted to watch and get that traffic. You have to create a Gmail account. After getting that account, you start uploading. Yeah, you get content, you upload content that does not, of course, violate YouTube guidelines. What I would advise someone is to first go through those guidelines and know what YouTube allows and does not allow. Otherwise, you're going to lose your channel in the process. So after getting that account, what is left is for you to upload. And when you reach a certain stage, that is after getting 1,000 subscribers, you and 4,000 watch hours, then your channel, you apply for monetization, and if it goes through, then you're monetized and you start earning from it.
Now, agriculture is a low-hanging fruit that can transform Uganda's economy quite easily. But of course, there are some gaps that need to be filled. And of course, these are gaps that sit within the entire agricultural value chain. And within there, technology actually can play a very critical and crucial part. And we're trying to find out how this can happen.
So like I was telling you earlier, we built a platform that is both Android and web, and also can use SMS for the feature phones and USSD. What this means is the farmer can request for information, advisory services, pricing for the farmer, and also make transactions using the system. So we built it in very simplistic manners that actually you can send an SMS and request for this information. The agents actually profile, even when they don't have smartphones, they can profile using USSD. USSD, I think you've seen codes, like *284 *3#, and then you find profile or register farmer and stuff. So our agents use that, and those in areas, and you can't believe it, that some of our rural settings don't have internet at all, completely. And that is one of the things I would request government to do, or our telecoms to also work with. And they have been forthcoming on trying to help on that. Now, the Hamwe platform profiles the farmer's production. If you produce 1 bag, we put it into the system. And then we profile the acreage you have. Most of them don't know the number of acreage. But if you brought me 5 bags, I'm assuming you planted on 1 acre. And so we sometimes assume the acreage. Then, when you're planting and you're ordering for seed, our digital agents go into the field with you. They have a geolocation of where the field is, and then we start from that point on. Now, the interesting factor is, after 2 cycles of production, we actually have your statement of accounts, financial inclusion. You now you can actually request for your platform and for your statement from your cooperative, and you can tell a banker that, look here. Yes. I mean, most of them didn't know that they could actually use that statement to get credit. And I'm happy we've gotten 2 financial companies, banks that are actually willing to work. Of course, I'm favored because there's, like I introduced to you earlier, there are people who have helped me there. But we have gotten over 3,000 farmers benefiting from credit only by using their farming records. It's amazing. Yeah. So we build logic that actually can accommodate, and even semi-illiterate digital agents can use the system. We just give you, like your email, you log in and then you input. We give you a location of what you can input. For example, if you're a single farmer, you can, today I'm paying for weeding, slashing, put that money into the system. Whatever you incur, the cost you incur, our app, actually, you put that into the system. And at the end of it all, if you do collections, you also put it in the system. And then at the end of it all, you know that, okay, I use 700,000 and I'm making 700,000. This is crap. Then you look for ways of actually improving your agriculture sector.
Now, with that, we'll come to the end of this week's edition of Man and Market. Thank you for being part of the show. I've been your host, Charles Boji. Now, for any questions, comments, or suggestions, do drop us a line on the other side on your screen. We'd like to keep the conversation going. From me and Tim, I'd like to wish you a very good evening. Until next time, have a good evening and God bless. Keep safe.